Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your, so it's 2 readings, 1 video. And I didn't know what my schedule was going to be like towards the end of the week, so I'm doing both now in this format. I will have it timestamped, so if you're not interested in this, which is the one thing, the message or what you need to know from Spirit or the universe that'll get you that much closer to your good, it's a message, then you can just click the timestamp and it'll take you right to the new love reading for July. All right, so, and if you're interested in sort of manifesting and working with this message, you can just check out the blurb in the description box below about how to, how to do that. This is timed to release during the new moon cycle, which is July 1st through the 3rd. So hopefully you're of a mind to take advantage of that. But it is a message for you nonetheless, no matter what you decide to do with it. All right. Other than that, the recommended reader shout out goes to Fire Intuition Tarot. Hopefully you get a chance to stop by and show her some love and support. All right, Cancer. What is your one thing that you can concentrate on that would get you closer to your good? Cancerians. Cancer. Yay, the sun. Yay. Things are working out. Perhaps you're questioning that. How do I solve this problem? Is it going to work out? Am I on the right track? Just doing this to bring the focus back down. Okay. All right. This is about accepting an ending, but it feels like there's been a reluctance to do so, because if you let go, then maybe there's that realization that I'm the only one holding on to this situation that I at one time had so much emotion and caring for. And it could be a person, it could be a job, this could be family, friends. This is a general situation. They have been reading, well, some of them I should say were romantic reads, but it was very obvious it was a romantic read. But this could be a very, this could be work, this could be a friend, family, job, career. All right, so this is about making a decision to move on from a situation that you were really attached to. And it's almost like there's this fear, this question of, is it going to work out? And if I let go, that's it. If I let go, then there's no chance of it working out again, because once I let go, then it's really gone. That's not true, but I understand the fear. So, but it is in your best interest at this point to find the closure that you need so that you can move on and to be open to other things that are coming your way. King of Swords, Page of Pinnacles, 10 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, 5 of Cups, the Lovers, and the 3 of Pentacles. All right, so we've got, let's see, the World here. This could be Gemini, Game of Thrones. Anyone? That looks like the Night King to me. So this could be Gemini. This could be Leo, Gemini, Taurus, or Libra. Okay, all right. So this is about closing out a chapter or a cycle to where you are really attached to someone or something, and perhaps you felt like it wasn't what it was to you to them, or the situation was very important to you, and there's a sense of feeling discarded and cut off. All right, so what's this King of Swords about? Could be Pisces or Cancerian. There's a whole heck of a lot that you might be trying to understand that you don't about this situation. You might feel that someone was deceiving you. There was a situation you were involved in that was not, there was a lot more going on that you did not understand. It was never a source of stability or certainty with this involvement with this person or situation. What's this Page of Pentacles about? Oh, this is Page of Pentacles. That's because they never were. This never was going to be able to meet your needs because it wasn't secure. They were obscuring the truth so that you wouldn't realize that they only had this to give, or that this situation you were involved in wasn't as stable or as secure as, like if it's a job. This was not, maybe this is somebody that only hires temps, you know, temporary people. They don't ever really hire full-time employees. So your time there was always going to be intermittent or transient. But this is, if it's a person or a situation with a person, this is somebody that doesn't have that stability to give. That they were for a while, they were pretty masterful at obscuring that, of kind of making them seem a lot more knowledgeable, aware, in control than they were, but they didn't have it to give. Look at, this is a page here. So this was an attachment to a situation that you're finding out a little bit about, that there was some sort of obscuring of the truth. You might have been doubting yourself and wanting to get to the bottom of it, to see that, just to cut away all that's obscuring everything, the uncertainty. But what you'll find if you do that is that this is somebody that never really had that much security. They just weren't a state. They might have been kind of volatile. They didn't have a whole heck of a lot to give, and they were never really that stable anyway. This is about you, again, accepting the ending and establishing that security and that peace of mind and that stability for yourself. And this is about you taking the leadership role in doing that. So this is not about getting your needs met because of what someone else feels about you or gives you, or the security that a job gives you. If you're not getting your needs met there, you quit and you go find one that is more stable, more secure, that has the mobility that you want, or in this case, if it's a person, the trustworthiness that you want. This person never had it to give. What's this 10 of Pentacles? Yeah, heal, restore, boobies. It's this Knight of Wands. Everything's better with boobies. Knight of Wands. Leo. Can you see that? Yeah, you can. Okay, that's right. That's right. This is about you not getting duped again. So whatever kind of situation you're dealing with, this is about you. There's a shift from, I hate to say blindly trusting, because at some point you want to think that, okay, I can let down my guard with this situation. The job's familiar enough and I'm good at it. I should be okay here. Or this person, I should be able to eventually trust this person. But it's like getting burned for doing that, basically, and that's pretty crappy, but that does happen quite a bit. So this is about you taking the time to establish your own security, and particularly for Cancers, that's about finding security, solace, and comfort in routine and predictability, and things kind of staying the same, and having the methodical approach, a very grounded methodical approach, so that you can heal and things are restored over time. And getting out in front of your challenges and basically standing your ground now. You're not going to be putting up with this anymore, because once you establish that security and enough time has passed and you feel grounded again, your faith has been restored in yourself, this gets transmuted, all this confusion and uncertainty, you're not looking to other to make you feel safe or secure anymore. So now it's about you finding that within yourself, that self-trust, that, okay, I know it's easy to trust myself when things are going good. It's when things are going bad, do I trust myself enough to extract me from this situation without feeling like, oh, guilty or obligated. It's like, no, I don't care if we're in the middle of dinner or whatever, you start doing some nonsense, I'm out. You will not treat me that way. Or, this is the fourth time you've passed me over for it. Nope, I deserve better. I know my worth. And that's what this is. Knowing your worth, taking charge, taking action, putting yourself first, not to the expense of everybody else, but certainly looking out for yourself and making sure that your needs are going to be met. All right. So in accepting this as an ending and accepting that, someone was obscuring the truth deliberately, not because they're a bad person, because they never had it to give. This job was never going to be my be it end all. This person was never in it for that. I might have been, but apparently they weren't. Okay, I'll take my lumps. There's some disappointment, but hey, I've got this newfound security, and realizing, okay, what my threshold is, what I will and won't accept, what I stand for, and look what happens. You find your fit. You find yourself in a situation or with someone that you're supposed to be involved with. And it's a partner. This is somebody you can work together with. This is someone that you're on the same page with, that it's like this is a true partner. I'm surprised the Empress didn't show up. So this ending, once you process it and understand, the healing will come when you understand that I will never know all that went on or understand why, but I do understand and accept that it happened. And I'm going to take the time I need to figure out what I want, to restore, to work, to find, to self-soothe, basically, get back out there and go after what I want. There might be some rejection, there might be some disappointment with this, but in the end, going through that process and getting firm on what my thresholds are, I end up where I'm supposed to be. What's this Lovers about for Cancerian? Could be Pisces, could be Cancer or Scorpio. But this is all about finding yourself in a situation where you're much more in control. So we go from being with somebody that was at page level to being with somebody that is at king level, that is in charge, knows what's what. Is a partner that can meet you at your level with what you want. Okay. All right, so let's see here. What else for Cancerian? What's for Cancerian? This could also be finding that person that is emotionally available, because this is about you needing security and not finding it with someone. Instead, you got uncertainty and anxiety and being with the truth being withheld from you. So we go from somebody that's kind of emotionally unavailable, and there could be some deception or delusion, to somebody that you find a true fit with, or a situation that you find a true fit with and that meets your needs emotionally. Boom. That's awesome. All right, what else for Cancerian? 2 cards, please. Cancerian. I don't know why I got these so big. I didn't realize it'd be so big, and there's like no room for it with the camera. Oh, look at that. That's a first. That doesn't happen. I've never had this on camera. This is Ace of Swords and Ace of Cups. Ending one thing to move towards that which you find emotionally fulfilling, and a fresh start, connecting emotionally with someone, or finding your heart's desire in a job, that sort of thing, but you got to end the other thing first. This is 2 people. This would suggest that this is a romantic read, just because it's your intended person, your love interest, your partner, or your romantic person taking prominence in the reading. So this would be a reading about your significant other. This could be speaking to a relationship where there was cheating involved, because there's you and then 2 other people. And that's what this obscuring the truth and someone not being truthful or strategic with the information was about. Just saying. All right. So here you are in love, and they're like, yeah, I'm just going to here to get my needs met, and screw you. And you're like, wait, what? So if you were to write an affirmation on paper and do the whole moon magic ritual, the new moon, manifesting with the moon ritual, this would be about I accept all that, I accept. Let's see, how can we put that? I accept the ending, and I am open to what it teaches me. I move through this process of grief towards my greater good, that which is going to make me happy. I am worthy of being loved. All the things that you felt like crap about with this deception or not getting your needs met, it's I accept that this has happened. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of the perfect person for me. I set boundaries easily. I know what I want and I go after it. That sort of thing. Affirming your worth and your progress towards a goal that you want. So, and that's a very quick little snippet of what is actually entailed. But it can be just as simple as writing a little message like that. Like, I accept this ending with grace and determination. I close out this chapter of my life with love and forgiveness. And then, I mean, it could be as simple as that. It's what you want. And this is saying that you're going to want closure, that you need closure, because look what's waiting for, not this. Look what's waiting for you. This partnership with somebody that you're very much suited for, and you have a chance to get your emotional needs met. Again, if it's not a person, it is a job or a friend or something that is much more fitting for your needs than this was. What else for Cancerian? One card, please. Cancerian. Yay! Nine of Cups. There it is. Nine of Cups. Being content and happy, moving on from this experience. Yay. All right. I hope this was helpful. And if you want to stick around for the new love reading, because this was the one thing. This is like a romantic reading though, right? But if you want to stick around for the new love reading for July, feel free. Otherwise, I thank you for stopping by. I wish you a happy July, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care. All right. Oh, shucks. Now it's crooked. That's going to bug me. Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your new love reading for July 2019. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the recommend a reader shout out, which goes to Fire Intuition Tarot. Love and support to her, and hopefully you get a chance to check her out and show her some love and support as well. All right, Cancer. This is your, hello, look at that. There's the sun. Awesome. Yay. That was in the one thing reading also. Things working out, things resolving for your highest good. A very happy time. This card has come up so much, and I think it's because we're in summer over here where I'm at. So it's just, there's consistently this card has shown up. All right. Things being illuminated, a happy, fun, joyous, celebratory time, just an overall contentment. Life working as it should in your eyes, the way you see it. All right, Cancerian, your new love for July. All right, Cancerian. Seven of Swords. Oh, look at that. Knight of Cups. All right. Boobies. So we got the Knight of Cups, the World, the Devil, and boobies. Queen of Wands, the Magician. Ten of Swords. All right. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so we got two tens. That's change. We see that here as well. This could be Scorpio, Capricorn, Gemini, or Virgo, or Aries. All right, so we have got you thinking about a situation that you feel like you need to be strategic, or you might be suspecting that someone is not trustworthy. That would be if you met somebody. This might be the attitude that you have, that you've got to be really careful because it's treacherous out there with dating, and you just need to be really careful, and you need to be strategic. And I mean, it could be that. But this is somebody coming in with an offer that you seem to be kind of unsure about. And it could be that maybe you've got some trust issues. I think this is somebody that you want to have a lot of experiences with before you want to move forward with them. I think that would help you build some trust. I think that you are attracted to them. I think you think this is somebody that could be your long-term person, but I think that there's definite issues of trust here that you're going to really feel like, I need more experience and time with this person before, but it feels like the attraction is there, but you don't trust it. What's this World about? So we got an ending here. We've got change, transformation, and we got the World here. Interesting. So looks like you've turned a corner. What's this Devil about? It's almost like, you know what? It's almost like this comes albeit out of the blue, and you don't trust it on principle because you're like, whoa, this took me by surprise, and things have been so slow and so dormant for me for so long that I need to spend some time getting to know you because I know how I feel, you know, what I feel like, but I don't trust it. So this is you needing to let go of, you need to let go of whatever the heck happened. You're still either processing it or you need to do some work on that because things have been quite dormant for you. And then this situation comes along and you're just like, whoa, All right, what's this devil about? For Cancerian, what's this devil about? Same for them. Interesting. Okay, so they also are going to have a hard time trusting. This is, you two are going to need to spend some time getting to know each other, and yet we've got rushing towards the romantic finish line right here. So this is, somebody's going to need, cooler heads need to prevail, and you two are going to need to figure out who's going to pump the brakes so that you can spend some time getting to know each other. That would alleviate the trust, you know, if I'm honest, being terrified. Because for the Cancerians that I'm reading for, this is, things have been quite dormant for you and you've been kind of processing an ending for a while. And they might feel like you're holding back from them. I don't think so though, because I don't think this is anybody you know. I think this person kind of comes out of the blue and you're shocked and you're startled and you're scared. I'm just going to say it. This is going to freak you out a little bit. But you are going to be spending time together and getting to really know this person. It looks like this person is going to be guarded and restrained. Could be out of respect for you. It could also be they're just as hesitant because they want to make sure that they're not going to end up in a toxic, unhealthy situation again. They've got kind of this strength and faith and resiliency about them. However, they also don't want to get hurt again. It's plain and simple. So it looks like you two are kind of emotionally on the same page, but just know that you're both kind of working through the same thing. Trust issues. What's this Queen of Wands about? So this could be Aries, this could be Leo. It looks like because you two are going to be so worried about trust issues and that it could take a long time to get off the ground because nobody's going to want to make the first move. Nobody's going to want to make the first move, and there's going to be kind of a fear in doing that, especially in the passion department. I feel like the other person is going to be ready for that, but they're going to be holding things back because of how you either you voiced your concerns or you've made it known that you just are not ready for something like that. What's this Magician about? What's this Magician about? Good. Talking about it. Honestly, this is somebody that you're going to be spending and wanting to do a lot of things with anyway, wanting to have a lot of experiences with anyway. So this is someone you're going to be getting to know, and what better way to find out how they handle adversity than just to go, look, these are my issues, or this is what I want right now, or I'm not really sure how this will work. Things have been so dormant for me for a while, or I've just felt, quite frankly, like I might be dead inside. And I don't know how to open up and trust somebody. Now, this is not saying that on the first time, right? This is after a while that you've been getting to know someone. There's going to come a time where you're going to need to address this with that person. Otherwise, the wrong message could be sent, like you're just not interested. So if you are having, these trust issues, whatnot, presenting itself, feeling like you might get betrayed or deceived or lied to or hurt, just like they're concerned, there's going to come a time where you can talk about that. This is someone you're going to be getting to know over a period of time, and it's going to be on a friendship level at first, someone that you're going to want to be involved in many situations with first before you even broach romance. So it doesn't hurt to start talking about that, just getting to know somebody. Not in the romantic setting, like that whole, I don't know, I don't even know how to describe it, but it's not like that. It's just getting to know someone's character, being able to feel safe enough with them to say, look, As far as how this is going to move forward and being assertive and telling you what I want, I'm not very good at that. So it's going to take me a while, and I need to know you're okay with that and that you're strong enough to let me work through needing to assert myself at certain times. Because that's what it comes down to, is being assertive, taking charge, figuring out how to get what you want, forward movement, being assertive, asking for what you need, all that. What's this? 10 of Swords. So you know what, Cancer, if I may, this could very well be this is an emotional offer here. This is an offer from an emotional perspective. And then we've got emotional stability and security over here. So this is something where somebody's got the fortitude to handle this. This is someone that doesn't want to be held back. They don't want to be bound. They won't do it. They won't let themselves enter into a toxic or unhealthy situation. This is somebody that over time you will find they are trustworthy, and they've got the fortitude and the strength and the character. But they, going in, they're just going to be just as guarded, not because they're secretive or deceptive, but because they've been through a lot and they don't want to get hurt either. So, and I think you're going to realize that as you get to know them. So there's going to be an attraction at first, and that's probably going to be what scares you. But they are going to be emotionally safe. But I get the fear, and that it'll be hard to kind of trust that at first. But, maybe one day you two will look back on that and laugh. But I can imagine how harrowing it is kind of going through that and being, all of a sudden going, oh my God, I've been dead inside for so long. And then you see this person come along and you feel that fit and there's an attraction. And you're like, oh God, you don't know what to do. I don't mean to laugh. It's not funny, but in hindsight, I think it would be, because there's an element where it's just like, oh crap, what do I do? They're really good looking, or oh my gosh, they're so nice, or All right, what's this? What's this 10 of Swords about? What's this 10 of Swords about? Some of you might have been involved in a physical move. So there's that. You've moved to a new location and you end up meeting someone that way. And maybe that's why you're like, I just got here. I don't even know what the people are like or who you are. And this is just kind of weird, because we've got moving here and we've got moving. This feels like moving to me. It's not necessarily associated with these cards, but it does feel like moving. So, and this is moving. So, and this is moving. Look at that. All right. So the 10 of Swords and the 2 of Wands, that is, I'm going to put these over here. That is all about finally laying something to rest, accepting an ending, closing out a chapter with something so that you can have choice in your forward movement and what you do next. But if you're hanging on to something that is not healthy for you, your choices are going to be very limited, because it's basically that situation and this, continuing to process that situation. So this is going to call for you to close out your situation that you might be hanging on to. And that might be why you feel dead inside, because you're over processing something that has ended, and it's about you coming to terms with that ending, and so that you can be open to what's next for you. It feels like there's a physical move involved here. And I don't think that would necessarily be a bad idea, especially if there's if that's going to get you that fresh perspective. All right, what else for Cancerian? What else for Cancerian? Oh, the panda. Okay, all right, so mice and the bear. So the mice are thieves and hoarders, and they represent little problems that eat away at the foundation of something. So trust. This could be thievery, deception, betrayal, thieving, hiding, taking, withholding, that sort of thing, that just continues to eat away and erode a foundation. And that could be where you're coming from. So it's going to be very hard for you to move past that, or it's going to be one of the issues you're going to have to work through, because it's always going to be in the back of your mind. And it's going to take somebody that's going to be strong and protective to get you past that. And it looks like, that's what we have right here. We have strong and guarded, but this could be transmuted under the right circumstances, because this is about faith, resiliency, and courage, and showing back up, even no matter how many times you got kicked and whatever, you get back up. And you might be battle worn and world weary, but this person has 9 wands basically kick butt sticks at their disposal. They've got experience and they've got wisdom. And that's what the bear represents also. So it's all about working through those little things that could erode away at a foundation so that you can have that solid, protective, very inclusive relationship. All right, so we got mice. Hold on. That is, look at me going for the cards again. Oh, where's this one? The mice, those are, what are these? 7 of Wands, right? 7 of Wands. And the bear, which is the 10 of Wands. So this, the 7 of Wands, the Wands and suits are interchangeable, oftentimes in the Lenormand, depending on which deck or what your, which system you subscribe to, how you learned. So this would say, this is kind of doubling down on the trust issue. And we talked about, I just mentioned how mice are about eating away or just little problems that nag. And there's that concern with being able to trust. And then with the bear, the 10 of Wands or the 10 of Swords, that's doubling down on this. That chapter of your life needs to be closed out, because that is going to influence, if you don't, that's going to influence every single, and I know it's easier said than done, every single decision or choice you make until you put that situation to rest and you close that out. You cannot get to a strong, nurturing, connected, inclusive relationship until you come to terms with moving past not being able to trust someone. The key to that, if I'm honest, just so you know, just putting it out there, how you learn to trust someone is you trust yourself. Because it's easy to trust someone when everything's going good. But it's easy to trust yourself when everything is going good. But if it is not, you have to know that you can count on yourself to get you out of a situation. That you have a plan, or that you are going to safeguard and protect yourself. You're not looking for anybody else to take care of you. You can take care of your own self. You have to get to that place first before you can extend that openness and trust to somebody else. Because otherwise you're going to be asking someone to fill shoes that no one ever can, because you're not filling them yourself. You're not coming from a place of being able to do that for yourself. You're looking for others to do it, and you're going to end up not with a protective partner, but with somebody very domineering and controlling. So knowing that you can remove yourself from a bad situation is where it starts. You won't need to find someone you can trust, because you'll trust yourself that if they don't fit the bill, you're out of there. You don't need to wait around till they deceive you, or you get enough evidence to where I don't think they're being truthful. You won't care, because if it doesn't feel right, I'm out. All right. What else for Cancerian? What else for Cancerian? Ooh, the devil, doubling down on that. All right, so that could be what's holding you back, or what will hold you. That's going to be a major issue, this trust issue, when you do meet this person. Thankfully, they've got the fortitude to handle it, but it is going to need to be discussed and out in the open. This is going to need, because it really is going to keep you from being able to move forward. And when I say discussed and out in the open, this is assuming that you've established a trustworthy friendship with this person first, and that you're having a lot of experience with them. This is not somebody that you meet the first time online and go, I have trust issues. Well, who doesn't? I mean, honestly. But this is over time, you're going to be like, well, that's something I'm working through. That's hard for me. But it's all about you being able to take care of yourself. This is not about hiding what you're ashamed of, or hiding, like, oh, I don't want them to know that about me. Nope, you need to know this very clearly. This is an issue for me. And I'll be managing it and handling it, but I need you to know that so that you can, treat me accordingly, or that you can understand where I'm coming from, because that's going to be something I plan to work through, because I do want such and such, but it's at my pace, and what I just need you to know that. Again, presumably this is someone that you feel safe enough with, that you feel like they have your best interest at heart, that you might feel comfortable sharing that with. If you don't, you should be out of there. But we've got the 10 of Pentacles here. We've got the 9 of Wands, and we've got an emotional offer. So presumably this is somebody that you do feel safe enough with, and that you've established enough experience with and friendship with, so that you can have, eventually, if you feel comfortable enough, you can have that conversation about what your needs are and about your ideas of moving forward or not, things like that. Okay, all right, enough talking. I thank you for stopping by, Cancerian. I hope this was helpful. I considering in light of the trust issues here, the just not wanting to get hurt or betrayed, this person's coming from the same place. I like that you're going to be taking your time, even though the attraction's there, and that I like that you're going to be wanting to take care of yourself and set up some boundaries and go at your own pace. They're certainly not going to want to rush you, but it's nice for someone to be concerned about your needs as well. Okay, all right. I hope to see you in the next reading. I thank you for stopping by, and I wish you a happy July. Take care.